Hello, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. It is Wednesday already. It is Hump Day, the middle of the week. I have a brand new Dollar Tree haul that I would love to sit and share with all of you. Every single item came from the same location throughout the Hudson Valley because that is where I'm at in the state of New York. Every single item in this video, the prices are kind of mixed up. The regular Dollar Tree stuff is $125 through $175. I do have 2 $3 items and 3 $5 items that I purchased in the plus sections at Dollar Tree, but I'm going to show those items at the very end of the video so there's no confusion. I am in the pink room. I am in the chair. I have got a nice, well, there's about a quarter of a cup of tea in my peep cup at the moment. For those of you that celebrate St. Patrick's Day, I hope you had a wonderful day. Another chilly day here in the Hudson Valley. Mother Nature, I don't know what is going on, but she's definitely letting people know who's boss. Between snow, Miss Patty got slammed with a ton of snow. My sister got slammed with a ton of snow. It's just been crazy all over the country. So I hope everyone's had a great Wednesday, and I am looking forward to this me time with all of you. Are you ready? All right, so the first thing, if you follow my channel, I've been doing some decorating here in the room, and behind me, there's that big curtain back there. That is from Dollar Tree. I got that in the party section. And it's basically, you know, a curtain that you just peel a strip of tape off the back and you stick it up. And I thought, well, that kind of was Eastery looking. I also found another one. So for all my cowboys and cowgirls, this is so cute. This is a curtain, and there are, I'm going to just round them off. They're 80 inches by 40 inches. So they're very long. Mine goes, you know, pretty far down, almost to the floor. I'm just going to open this package because by looking at that, I don't think anyone could really tell that those are cowboy boots, but they are. So I'm going to sneak this out of the package just a little bit so I can show you the actual boots. They are so cute. So there are the little boots. It's a whole curtain of cowboy boots. I don't know if that did it justice. You know what? We're just going to do this. Let's do this. All right. Now do you see all the cowboy boots? So if you're doing a themed shower or party for someone that's into cowboys and cowgirls, how fun is that? They have all kinds of different themed cowboy stuff. And I noticed different things at different Dollar Trees. So if they get enough together, I'm going to put a little something together to show all of you because those were just absolutely adorable. All right. That was really it from the party section. Just the 2 curtains. Let's go over to Sweets and Treats. This is a repeat purchase. A couple people had sent me messages. They were like, did I hear you right? You said black raspberry candy? Yes. So this is Sour Patch Kids. It's Strikers, which is Christian Pulsic. It's a 3.17 ounce bag. I got 2 more. There was like 2 left on the shelf. This is what they look like. They are actually, I still have, hang on, hold up. Here's my package I opened the other night, okay? So I'm going to show you what they look like. No, I'm not going to give you guys a measurement, but they're just like little dots. They're like little buttons. See them right there? They are so squishy. Oh my goodness. They are black raspberry. How often do you find candy that's black raspberry? I couldn't tell you the last time unless I was specifically looking for that specific flavor somewhere, and I think it would be kind of hard to find because I've never seen black raspberry flavor. All right, this I did find in the Easter, but it was candy, so I'm going to show it to you. This is by Tootsie Roll. They say these are new, and it's green apple flavored and fruit punch flavored. They're all individually wrapped, and what they are is they're hard candy coated shelled eggs. Woo, that was a mouthful. But then they have the flavor, and then there's Tootsie Roll in the middle. I'm not so sure, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to give them a try. Let's see how they taste. And then, I don't know what came over me in the checkout. Something said, Dad, you need a Twix bar. So I just went for the little mini pack, so I got me some Twix. As my mom used to say, When my mom used to eat Twix bars, she'd say, I'm not eating candy, it's a cookie. I was like, no, Mom, it's really not. No, she said, it's a cookie. I said, okay, Mom. So those are actually cookies. All right, let's go back over to the aisle where you find all your magazines and your crossword puzzles and stuff. I found 2 more of the Bendin Imaginal inks. This one here is for ages 3 to 5, grades pre-K to K, same or different. It's mess-free, color appears only on imaginary ink paper. It's got 4 different, well, here's basically what it's got in there. I'll show you right there along the bottom. It's all sealed up in plastic. How cute is this? Be putting one of those in an Easter basket. And I found 1 more. So that's 4 different ones I've come across. Imagine ink again. This one is ages 3 through 5, grades pre-K through K, colors and shapes. There you go. You would definitely think that that was more than $1.25. All right, let's go over to the section where you get your hair thingies. Well, it's where I get my hair thingies anyways. This is by the company Gimme. You're getting 20 clips. So you're getting 10 of the same color times 2, which I thought was a great deal. I like these every now and then, you know, if you just, oh, I'm probably not going to be able to get that one out of there. Every now and then you just got some like little hairs that are just like flying down, or maybe you just want like a little color in your hair. There you go. You can do what you want with it. That's a great little buy. I thought these were great buys too. And this is by Great Hair Day. This is a 6-pack of little claws. I like to use these because even though my hair is long, it's thin. And sometimes you just need that little clip for something. And then they had this version as well, which I really like a lot. And I thought that was a good buy. Alrighty, let's go over to the kids section for a moment. And then we're going to hit up makeup and beauty. All right, they have these cute little, they're like little plush dolls, I guess you could call them, or like little pillows. And this is from Gabby's Dollhouse. We have Gabby girl herself, and there she is. This would be great. I'm looking for my ruler. This would be great, and I don't know where I stuck it. There it is. You know, in lieu of candy from the Easter Bunny. These are about 4 1/4 inches in length. So we have her. I also found, what is this kitty's name? Cakey. Cakey the kitty. Right there. Super cute. And they're all measuring about the same. Then we have Pandy Paws. They got these cute little tags on them. And the tags actually say their names, or else I would be clueless. And last but not least, we have Mercat. Mercat. Cute little eyes. Alrighty, I saw Miss Margot haul these, and I said, okay, if she's in Connecticut, I'm in New York, they're going to be coming my way sooner or later, and they sure did. So what do we have here? This is a micro slinky, and I found Stitch. Super cute. And then I found Stitch again, but in the pink. And then my favorite is from Toy Story, the Diggy Dog. The Diggy Dog. So let me open this one up. So of course, we have to play with at least one of them, right? How cute are these? So there's the doggy. And then there is your Slinky. Now, the Slinky looks like it's metal, but it is not. It is plastic. So there's my Slinky Dink. Boing. 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 Okay, I thought it was going to go back on. All right. Moving along. Let's go hit up makeup and beauty. Oh, my goodness. So much going on in makeup and beauty. All right. So I shared a couple of lip liners with all of you. Excuse me. They were lip stains by the company called Koki. Found some more stuff by Koki. This is a Nourishing Tint Lip Oil in the color Pinky Promise. It says comfortable wear, nourishing formula, large doe foot applicator. So it's got a really, you see that little fluffy thing right there? That's the whole fluffy applicator. So very, very large. There it is right there. And there is your Koki company's name. I also found, how cute are these? Alice, Disney in Wonderland. Oh my goodness. This is a little mini vanilla scented teapot. How adorable is that? Alice in Wonderland. What a fun. Well, I love all the Disney movies, actually. I don't think I could pick one, but isn't that teapot just too cute? Alrighty, just when you thought that was too cute, how about this? This is a lip gloss in vanilla scented, and this is by Alice in Wonderland. Super cute. Now, how about if we do a little... As soon as I saw this packaging, I said to myself, I started singing, Playing with the Queen of Hearts. I'm not a great singer, but look at this. So we're going to open this up. This is 4 different eyeshadows in here. So bear with me a moment. Let's get this open. I really want to see these colors because they look really pretty on the box. All right. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh. That's what gets me. Oh, how cute. Now, wait a minute here. These are eyeshadows? My bad. I said eyeshadow. They are lip glosses, and they are vanilla scented because I can smell them from here. Oh, my. All right, so here are your lip glosses. And then that little piece I'm holding right there, you get that cute little applicator. Oh, my gosh. This packaging snaps together nicely. How cute is that? Sorry, I just have a call coming in. Gotta get rid of it. Sorry. I'll call you back later. All right, the next item, this is also by Alice in Wonderland, and this is a vanilla scented lip gloss. And you've got her right down there. That matches your Queen of Hearts right there. Is that not just adorable? How about something like that in an Easter basket for a little one? All right. I thought these were kind of cool. These were in the makeup section too. Excuse me. These are by Natural Scents, and it's 99.7% natural lip balm. You're going to get 2 of them. The first one is jasmine and green tea, and the second one is orange blossom. And they are made with shea butter and gentle for sensitive skin. Now, it does not tell me if it is just scented or flavored. All right, I wish I could give you that information, but I'm not seeing it anywhere on the packaging. But anyways, there is the first set I found. Super cool. They also had a double pack of kiwi, mango, and sweet honey. Great little somethings to put away for any time, really. This one here, and I got 2 of these, vanilla bean and coconut. Of course, I had to drop something because what kind of video would it be if I didn't have goof-offs? Having to unanswer my phone, dropping stuff. All right, vanilla bean and coconut cream. And last but not least, strawberry melon and peach passion fruit. There you go. Great buy. I found these in 2 places. Number 1, in cosmetics. They were just hanging up on cosmetics. Number 2, I found them where you get all your medicines, like your cough drops and things like that. So always just double check your stores, because just because where iShop puts it in one spot doesn't mean your store is going to put it in the same spot. I mean, unless, you guys know. Alrighty, I did find this by Orchid. It's Gentle Face Cleanser for sensitive skin, 8 fluid ounces. I shared with you last week that really big fat tub by the same company here. So this goes with that. And I want to say this is a brand name from somewhere, but I could be wrong. It's called Prototype. It is a 10 fluid ounce bottle. It's hair care coins, and it's cleansing, hydrating, replenishment, all hair types, 2-in-1 shampoo. I don't know. It smells amazing. Oh my gosh. It smells really, really good. And when I was checking out, the girl at the checkout, she's like, oh, that's a really good brand. So I'm not sure whether it's a brand name or not, but I thought I would give it a try. Alrighty, now, by the checkouts, every now and then, you know, they have some new pens. And I found some new ones. These are pretty. It took a minute for me to figure out how to open them, but they're pretty. So here is the first one. Now, don't mind that big old tag, but they're kind of like squared off, if that makes sense. Really pretty. And then you got this big old pearl on the top. So I'm looking like, okay, how do you get into these? How do you open them? There's nothing that twists. Then I finally figured it out. You just pull the whole top off, but it fits on the back. Really nice for writing. So they had it in this really pretty pink. Look at that. Bing, right there, bing. They also had it in this one, which I love. All those types of colors, very pretty. They also had one all in silver. And last but not least, love this. It's goldish color, but it's almost like a rose goldish color. So very pretty new pens. All right, so that's pretty much it for the regular like Dollar Tree stuff. Now, I did go over to the plush section, and in the plush sections where I shop, they have a little bit of everything. They have lawn and garden, party. It's like a mishmash of a bunch of plush stuff. So these items here, I thought were so adorable, and they're going to go to the little ones down the way. These are by the company called Toy Box, and these were $3 each. There's the tag right there. Look at this cute, I don't know, she's a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. Here's her beautiful little sparkly wings. There's her little face. Super soft and squishy. These measure, get that tag out of the way, 8 inches by about 4 inches. So they're not super small, but absolutely adorable. So she was 3. And then they had, by the same company, this little bumblebee, which, oh my gosh, look at the bumblebee. Little cheeks all sewn in there. Her little antler ears and her wings. Adorable. And then her little tail. Measures the exact same. So those were $3 each. Now, they had these, and these were $5. And I thought, you know, not a bad deal when you add it up. These are rubber. It's like a soft rubber, but they're water squirters. Great for the kids in the bathtub. You get all of those for $5. So I think that's a good deal because you're paying, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, like $1.25 each. I thought that was cute for $5. So I picked that up. And again, these are water squirters. And then they had all of this Spongebob stuff going on. And I have a friend who has a Jeep. She has every duck you can imagine. And she has a couple of the big ducks too. And I know she doesn't have this one yet because it just came out. It's you know who. Oh my goodness. Look at that face. That's kind of how I look after a couple shots over at the mousetrap. All right. So super cute. Super big. This is not small. They had a couple other styles, but I know she'll get a kick out of this one because Patrick's her favorite. If I give it a measure, it's about 6 inches by about 5.5 inches. Super cute to go in an Easter basket. And then, now this is a repeat purchase because I bought a pair last year. So it's a purchase from, I totally screwed that up. I bought some of these last year, you know, and I really like them. I wore them in the yard so much, I wore a hole right through the bottom. Well, they're back, and they're made a little different this year. First of all, these are now, instead of being $5, they're $6, which, you know, that's still a good deal. They're back. Now, these are darker than they were last year. Last year, they were like a baby pink, a baby shower pink. This year, they are darker. The heels are different. They're a little bit thicker, which I'm kind of digging right here. I ended up getting the medium 7/8, and they're still a little bit big, but they're good. You've got your nice straps here. And I did notice that the holes on the front, there's not as many this year because they used to be across here as well. And they're not as close together, which I think is a good idea too. But you can still get your shoe charms in there if you wanted to. So they have them in this pink. They had them in white. They did have them in black. They had little ones for kids. They had a whole bunch. But they're going to go really quick. You know, I love mine for just being outside in the yard, putzing around in the garden. They worked really well for me last year. And, you know, for the $5, I threw them away at the end of the summer because I literally wore a hole in them. But they lasted me all summer long. And I got them like around this time of the year last year. Anyways, that's it, you guys. Oh my goodness, my me time goes by so darn fast. But I look forward to it so much. I've been a busy little beaver trying to, you know, maneuver things back and forth to give you guys something to look at, except for me. Ah. All right, everybody, a big hug from me to all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. And I hope to be back in this chair real soon. Until next time, everyone. Bye for now.